Lexi says, you promised this session would be all the hours. That's a lot of hours, Lexi. But I do have some very, very good news, an update I'd like to start with before we get into things. And it is this. We are up and running on the Mac using ScumVM. I managed to transfer the entire installed base of stuff here out of Windows and onto macOS somehow, including all of our saved game files. Look at this, they're all there. You remember our good old Windows interface that we used to deal with? Well, look at this. This is that ScumVM interface. So it was true. I should have paid more attention to that. I guess GOG just didn't package the game for ScumVM on Mac yet, even though it is now possible. But I managed to rig it up myself. It's comparably beautiful. It's beautiful looking as a window for loading your saved games, but what is really beautiful is that my desk is not covered with two keyboards, one that spazzes out, Windows isn't running in the next room. It's all right here in front of me. And I think, if I seem to be a little bit hasty to look things up when we're playing, that kind of thing, because I'm normally no more for spoiling a game than I think you are, Lexi. It's because just the quality of life was just so low compared to any game I've ever played. The lag was there, the trackpad I had to use was very finicky. I just didn't want to deal with everything, it grated on me. So I think now things will be a lot more smooth and I'll be a little bit more disposed to just trying stuff. So I don't know if there are any unanticipated problems that we're going to hit because of this. And we've dealt with problems in the past. Hopefully not. But I haven't done any testing beyond just getting up and running here and testing a loaded game, testing a saved game. That's all I've done. So that said, let's jump back out of this menu and into where we last played, which for me was quite some time ago, a good week or two ago. Looks like we were looking at a place. Oh, and speaking of, first of all, we can walk. We just found Honey Cookie. That's good news too. I'm glad to hear this. We just found some new evidence at the Chichen Itza place. It was like some broken glass that someone was trying to put in there. Not sure what to do with it yet, but at least we've recorded it. Now watch this. Watch closely. I'm going to look left and then right. As you can see, for whatever reason, we now have transitions. And it doesn't just flick left and right. So you can actually tell kind of which way I'm actually looking. I guess that's part of the game, and on Windows we just didn't get that. I think we can... Is that what the transition speed is for? It doesn't seem to have an effect, but at least it is working. So that's great. Now I think we had gone here because we were going to try one last thing. Oh, that's right, we were going to try retranslating all of these things and remembering what they said. So we did that, and we found our evidence. So we're not going to stay here, because the first thing we're going to do is try this balcony key. According to the inspection thing, simple locks and keys of this type were in use until the 20th century. So that means this key might open other doors in Da Vinci's lab. And according to my logic, it also means this key might open some doors at the castle. So we're going to go to one of those two locations and start trying to unlock all the doors. And I also get to use the Mac's keyboard for stuff. And that is great. Ho 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 ho, baby. Let's go to the Gaillard first. Now, there are a number of doors that we can try. I think they are... Do we have a number of doors, or we just have, like, 2 doors? I guess there are only 2. Oh ho ho, baby. Yep. Guess what's gonna happen to this guy? Hello! I wonder what he says. I don't think it's hello. But I still don't have a key for moving forward, unfortunately. Did we give up our bloody arrow? And we have rope. We haven't done anything there. I'm also wondering if that... You remember the ladder that just randomly falls with Gage on it in Da Vinci's lab? Or outside the lab, I should say. I wonder if the ladder is there to show us that we need to find another way to climb that wall. Hello. Oh no, Coco. It's got to be one of those 4. Great deductive work there, Lexi. That's why your review's here to us. Obviously couldn't get any further without those options. Oh. If our translate biochip was on when he said that, would we actually know what he said? We can try that next time. I'm guessing there will be a next time. In fact, does the guard who hits us with the mace down there speak as well? What language would they be speaking? Is it French? Bring him back and kill him again to find out. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so that's closed. That's the one that we can open. So let's try the skeleton key on this baby. Where's our key? Are these things alphabetical? Balcony key. Nope. Pulls the T. Okay. Is this video playing faster too, or is it just me? Oh, wait a second. I missed one possible way out, didn't I? There it is. Yeah, so why would we be able to go up to all these doors? Nothing there. Oh, there's only one door. All right. Oh, maybe it's transition speed. Who knows? Did I really look thoroughly around this place? What's going on there? It looks like just a graphics glitch. There are places where if you just look on the floor, you'll get something. All right, come on, key. And there's no like lock on the door that we need to put it in. It's not a lock, right? Okay, there's no lock down here, nothing like that. Alrighty. And we still don't know what's with this guy at the bottom. It seems like this might be something where we can use the cloak. But he doesn't see us for a sec. So we can try the key there. Is there anything else we can do with that guy? Can we smack him with a coil of rope? Now, we're not supposed to interact with guys at all, though. That's part of our rules. We could feed him an explosive charge, or perhaps a drive assembly, or a Gino Andrews single. Where did we get this metal bar? In the future, right? I guess we could try and smack him with the bar. That seems very irresponsible to me. I don't think that could possibly work. Nope. Okay, so we could try our dear old getting hit by a cannonball again. We still do not know how the heck HECQUE we survived that the first time. And it wasn't because we had a shield biochip. Cloak, evidence, files, interface, jump, translate. I'm not sure why you said "oh" there, Lexi. I assumed you were going to follow it up. Have an arrow. Have a rope. I remembered you couldn't interact with anyone. Yeah, that's right. You're not supposed to be doing any interacting. Oh, that just tells us we're cloaked. Lexi, you really put the Terra in interactive. All right, so we can't get down there. How do we do it? I'm so confused. And Arthur gives us no hints. I guess I should have Arthur on if we're not going to have anything else on, huh? You do what? Be confused? Or you put the Terra in interactive? Okay, well, until we can go down there, the only way I can think of that we're getting down there is, A, I look it up. I don't know how much longer we're supposed to wait, because what else haven't we ever tried? Buddy eats a bit of honey cookie. To Buddy, I would say... Oh, good job, buddy. All right, Da Vinci Studio it is then. Let's re-explore the place and try to use this key, and maybe with some luck we'll get something new. Is there anything that we lost in the Aztec place? I feel like the Aztec place has got to be the last place we go, because we're going to sacrifice all of our possessions for it. There's no key there because we now have it. All right, Arthur. There you go. Definitely the best short repeating bit of music. And we've got to go claustra. No, we have to go liberare. Then we go. I suppose you'd say this wheel is really in Da Vinci's wheelhouse. Thank you very much. I suppose we can make the elevator go higher. Did we ever try that? After the point that we knew that we could turn the wheel for sure? And we've never been able to do this. No, there's no touching. Oh, wait, here we go. We have to look at this way, and then we have to press this thing. Can't touch that one. Let's press this one. Here we go. What? Okay, so I see that this wheel operates independently of the controls that bring the elevator up. They're only for remote access. I get it. I would say that, but no one else. But I'm not the only person who would say... Now, where are we? How do we get off this thing again? Oh yeah, we open the door. Oh god. Music's getting pretty ambient. Well, you're manipulating a young, impressionable cat. Well, I'm sorry. He's got to learn about the streaming world at some point. I didn't extensively test the balance between the game audio and my voice, by the way. You are welcome to drop some feedback. This is definitely one of the louder games I have ever played in terms of overall average levels. Maybe slightly lower on the game. Okay, we are at 35. Let's pull it down to 30. Hang on. No, sorry. We're at 45. Let's pull it down to 35. There we go. Is that a big difference or is that an unnoticeable difference? Now this goes to the art house, right? So we're going to avoid the art house. Somewhat noticeable, let's try it there. Okay, I'll ask it a few more minutes once you've sat with it. And as we know, the voices are quiet compared to the ambient noise and music, and we can't seem to adjust that. Okay. We don't know whether that means locked or whether it just means permanently closed. And I cannot see, it's too dark to see whether there's an explicit lock there. Is there an explicit lock here? I can't even interact here. Okay. I do wonder again whether this is, that seems to be a reused texture. There it is again. Whether this area is modeled in game after a real place. This game is pretty meticulously made overall. I would just guess, I wouldn't put it past them. Another door. Is this key really going to do nothing for us? I think it's got to open something at Gaillard. Okay, now this place was rather difficult to navigate. Here we are at Easelton. Easels, right? We can go forward and carry on through, or we can go explore the art place. Now, I think if we go forward, does that take us to the Courtyard of Doom? Yeah, they did point out the times in which it was usable. Oh, yeah, right. The key. Okay. Are we back at the elevator now? Yes, we are. Okay, so I think we kind of have the hang of what is explorable here. We have to wander through the art house in order to get to the Courtyard of Doom. We haven't tried going this way from this decision point. Okay, it was worth it. Okay. So we can wander through the middle, get over there. I don't know where the other door is. Exactly. We can go around this way. Those are those diagrams, right? Those are our pipes that disappear when we have them. I think that's just an error on the part of the game. The team. What have we here? Is this new? Wheel assembly? Did we totally miss this last time? I saw Arthur had a help hint there. Would he have just told us to take it? Haven't heard from Arthur yet today.
Typical. Can't read the instructions, just like those Japanese model kits.
But what if we have... And even though we can't possibly read the text because it's too small. All right, here we go. This is something new. Good for us. Wheel assembly. Place all parts on jig. Jig? Insert pegs and secure. Gear assembly with pedals. So is our gear assembly what that looks like this part of it, right? It's this and those are the pedals. This is a complete gear assembly for one of Da Vinci's works in progress. There it is. So if we have the wheel assembly and the pegs and the drive section, yeah. Place all parts on jig, insert pegs and secure. Can we make whatever this is? What is the jig though? Okay, so this bar here with this pulley or whatever at the top is this. What we don't have is a jig. I'm gonna look up the word jig, because we don't have a translator for that, and I only know the dance sense. The definition 2, Oxford definition 2, a device that holds a piece of work and guides the tool operating on it. Makes sense. So somewhere around here, is there something like that? Or is the jig something that we can find out in the courtyard? Is this it? That looks a little bit like the shape of it, doesn't it? Arthur, any comments on this thing? Okay. Let's see if we can add the wheel assembly to this thing. There we go. Yes. And the drive assembly. Stick it there. And the pegs. Looks like Arthur started to offer help when I put the second piece in. Oh, there it was. Object unstable. Parts must be fastened securely before storing in inventory. We're going to be able to store this in our null pocket? So what do we secure them with? Coil of rope? We use both our pegs, right? How do we fasten them? So here's everything we have. Let's think about this. Skull from entry. Remote control from our house. I'm assuming it's not that. We can smack it with the bar. Grappling hook's not gonna help us. We got the Geno Andrews single. Explosive charge, always good. Maybe we'll need this to defeat Sinclair. Guessing rope or pegs, yeah. And it doesn't appear to be the rope. Arrow, not working for us. Pegs were often used for fastening pieces of furniture. And then we just have our biochips and a key. So it would seem we don't have what we need. We can ask Arthur for help, but we pay a bit of a cost for that. So let's avoid it. Seems like what we need is... I mean, do we need an adhesive? The plans that we just snooped said that we need to secure things, but it didn't say how. Right? Let's double check. Place all parts on jig, insert pegs, and secure. Yeah. Oh, neat. We can actually see it from this angle too now. Yeah, no, pegs aren't there anymore. They're here. We're using them. There's nothing else we can just do, right? Let's have another look at this if we can. We can't look at these. All right. Well, we made a little progress by going over here. And that's as far as we can go in this area, isn't it? Just double checking everything. Yeah, this must be like a barrier of some kind. It's hard to see. Okay, we can go right in the middle here. I think this is out. Excuse me, how we pass through. Do we have... I'm just dying to find something else here that we haven't seen yet. We can't pilfer the model place. You know, a little tired as I mentioned. That's why I started out with such warnings. And disclaimers.
Interesting. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Looks like Arthur thinks that this thing is onto something. I'm thinking we translate this. thinking we can translate this. So, what does this look like to you? Is this the device that we were just working on, or is this something else? That looks like a guy ascending toward the top of a wall, right? Over a boat. And it seems that we can't retrieve the components of the device that we were assembling. It's a human occult. That's what they would have called it, yes. Are you a member of the occult? They would say fearfully. There's, you touch on my tools, I break a you face, which appears to be written over there as well. But we never tried to touch his tools. Toucha, toucha, toucha. I didn't know you were nomestic. You're a nomestic member of the occult? There's another wheel right there too. Lexi. All right, let's head over to this area. Oh. No, this is our buzzsaw area. We know this area. And wasn't there a ladder over here too? There was a ladder in here too. And it didn't do much for us. It just got us onto a high platform. But I realize that it is one of 2 ladders we have seen in this area. And I wonder if that is at all significant. There's just some wood here, some cupboards. Okay, here we have Buzzsaw Town. Why? No comments, Arthur? Why would it be? Nothing we can do here. Nothing there. Come on, Cable. You have one job. Nothing here we can cut or take or move. There's a nice staff here. We could write some tunes on that. Okay, so if there's nothing here that we can use, to secure the, what do we call this device we're working on? Whatever that is, then whatever we need to secure it must come from elsewhere. That's just gamer's logic. Where is the ladder? Is this the ladder? Yes, I think it might be. Is it? No, it's not. It's just a scaffold. Where's the ladder? I've been missing it, clearly. Thingamajig. I'm still not exactly sure what it's even for. Is it the famous flying machine? Where do we get the pegs and are they gone? We got the pegs from that table that disappears when we walk right up to the area where we assemble the thing. And they don't reappear when we put them in the machine. So yes, they're gone. Except that aforementioned illusion. I think we're almost there again. See, there they are right there. But the moment I press forward to walk there, they disappear. And now they are right there. There's no more playing with it. You know you want it to be the rope. We could ask for an Arthur hint. But I think if we can't use any of the items that we have, we need to keep looking. So not only have I not found the ladder, I've also not found the other exit. Pegs are usually hammered in. Do they need a good hammering? Do I need to be a little more accurate? Fastened. Let's skull this thing. We get a different angle on the skull when it's out of our inventory. The roof on this place. What is over there? Is that our buzzsaw area? So we have model area where we can pass through from door to door. Over there we have jig area. Over there, I don't know what that far wall is. I can't remember offhand. Over there is buzzsaw area, right? Again. Is there a hammer around? Not that I have found. Let's make our way through here again. Yeah, so we didn't really head this way last time. There's our ladder. Okay, so over here. That's right, this is the school area or whatever. So let's go here. So this is another dead end. We just can't go this way. We can't even really see what's there. This white platform area. Can we get a view of it from up here? The music restarts. Yeah, I just can't tell what that is. Okay, and we can't even go forward here. We can just go up. And we can't take the ladder into our inventory? Why? It's too odd. Okay, looking left here. Is this anything? Oh, a comment here.
It looks like Da Vinci actually got a chance to put into practice his ideas for constructing a large dome. As a matter of fact, I believe this was the year that he entered a competition to design the cupola for the unfinished Cathedral of Milan. Unfortunately, the much larger dome of the cathedral was a bigger architectural challenge, which may have been why he mysteriously withdrew from the contest. It was in fact Leonardo's rival Brunelleschi of Florence who eventually solved the problem.
Did he use the word cupola? I thought that was pronounced cupola. Looking it up. Yeah, it looks like it is. Or cupola in American English as well. But not cupola, I don't think. Mid-16th century Italian from Latin cupula. So the word wouldn't even have existed yet, but I guess they would have been speaking much English.
The architecture of this studio seems to incorporate a lot of ideas that Leonardo explores in his sketchbooks. He also seems very influenced by Florentine architecture of the period.
Yes. Wow, I had to look exactly that way for you to comment like that. Okay. Yeah, it's like a secret door. Maybe the ladder was just for color. I thought we were able to look at one of these desks. I guess we can't really. Out we go. Ah, the beautiful night. And Arthur has hints here too. I guess we can take the presence of the word help without consulting him as an indication that something can be done. There is something to accomplish here. So we could look here for something like a hammer or a weapon, couldn't we? See if you can join me in forming at least something like a mental map of this outdoor area. So we can boom those guys. We have to go twice forward before we can go any other way? There's a wall, and it seems to have a protrusion? There's that ladder that we can't use. Maybe the ladder was designed to be, you know, unusable. It's, you know, a failed ladder that you had to try to use, but then it fell, so that you have to try something else. Oh! I think I see. Did you catch it? Like a humanipult. Yeah, can I look up there? It's hard to see, and you can't see it from here. I think that bar that I saw up there was made to reject you when you try to put the ladder up. So maybe it was a defense mechanism. See it? There it is. You put the ladder up against it, and it flings you back off. Like a humanipult. Okay, I think I saw another Arthur comment in this direction. Here we are.
That's a large mortar.
A large what? Is it just an astronomical device? Oh, and we can go this way too. Left of the device. And then we can head directly back to... No, we can go up to the device. What have we here? Giant balls. The moon. Like a bit of metal to take the weight of a person pushing against it and push back like a spring? Yeah, maybe something like that. Not sure exactly how it would work. Unless we were being actively pushed by someone. Okay. So now I want to try going left of the balls. Here. And that gets us back here. Is this where we got the grappling hook? What am I seeing here? That looks like a handle or something. I think we might just have fired a cannon and upset a cow. Well, what the hell, let's do it again. Does it have infinite ammo? The projectile doesn't look very parabolic. That actually seems like it would have been an achievement. Maybe the steps of the person climbing combined with the metal being a destabilizer makes it fall? I'm glad you're working so hard on this, Lexi. So now we are here. I don't know if we've been to this spot before. Could be that we have. Can we go around the wall too? Whoa. So maybe we don't need to climb the wall if we can just go around it. This game's navigation is unwieldy enough that you try to climb over a castle wall before you try to walk around a thing, because it doesn't seem that you can. Yep, oh ho ho ho, what have we here? It's interesting, what if you ever visit and I need to keep you off of the parapet? Yes, you could use this game for inspiration in that case, I suppose. So we can't go back there. A humanipult. Can't go here. We can go here and check out this thing. Okay, is this a humanopult? What do you think, Arthur?
Yep, straddling this baby's gotta really make you feel like a man.
Good point. Aha, and a way to wind it? Whoa. We can rotate it 180 degrees, it looks like. Okay. What is it? We can rotate it back. Can we straddle it? Whoa, yes we can. We can shoot for the moon, buddy boys. I've been informed there is a red moon. Oh, is it an eclipse tonight? I didn't even think about it. We have cloud cover over here where I am. Check on that. If you want to stop and go watch the eclipse, then that would be more than reasonable. They don't come along too often. The blood moon rises. You do that. We have controls here. While Lexi's doing that, I'm going to look up whether there is indeed an eclipse at this very moment while we're recording here. Let's see. Recent and forthcoming lunar eclipses. Let's see. Hey, there's a Kamu. Hello, how's it going, sir? We're just checking whether there's currently a lunar eclipse happening. I don't suppose you know offhand? May 15th to 16th, 2022. There it is. What can I expect to observe? Pacific time. 9:32 p.m. 10:27 p.m. Totality begins at 8:59. Totality ends at 9:53. So we're just coming out of it. That's pretty cool. Hope Lexi's getting a good glimpse of it. Kamu says things are good. Wonderful to hear. This is a nice little break. Alright, I'm gonna keep scouting around this immediate area. We're playing the Journeyman Project 2 Buried in Time, by the way. Did you get a glimpse of it, Lexi? So no going any further here, but it looks like we are on the other side of the wall. Keith is sending you photos. Well, gosh, if you want to stop and go watch this thing, I would advise it. It's lovely, just to the southeast. That's very, very cool. So right now, we, Earth, all of Earth, even if we can't see the eclipse, of course, are right between the sun and the moon. So, you didn't miss anything. We are on the catapult, and we have some controls, it would seem. This seems to be a viewport. This wheel we can turn left and right, it looks like. This wheel we can go up or down, it would seem. And all our enemies are rising from the... Yes. Yes, yes. It's always good to find those pop culture references to teach science. Let's use our interface to save the game here. Alright. Now we can fiddle with the controls. Well, I clicked left and nothing happened. Okay, let's click right. Uh-oh. Something tells me that we might be shooting for the moon. Oh. Is this the tower where our evidence-y friend was found? Let's see what happens if we adjust up or down. Is this a catapult? Like, what are we doing here? Hope the thing didn't reset. It's not a catapult. It's more like a crossbow. Is it a crossbow? Is it a crossbow? Yeah, all we can do is rotate that thing. Can we get on this side of it? What sights can we see from this side? Whoa. The sky. Okay, there doesn't appear to be too much else there, other than the sky. So let's turn it back once more. But Humas bow, as funny as it may be, is less family friendly. Yes, yes. Quite astute. So, oh, is this a control? Should we press the control? So we have this wheel, and then this thing in the middle. What if we hit the tower and all goes wrong? Let's do it. Did we? We extended a bridge that goes up there, kind of thing? Look at it. Now you have, right. You have to finish the jig and put it there. But we still need something else to do it. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Pedal your way to success. That would seem to be the challenge. What the heck? Thought I saw Arthur offering help when I was out in this random area. Oh, that's the help to do with the jig-a-ma-jig. We either need glue or a hammer. Right. Oops, I just went back. That's no good. Okay. What other mysteries are there to be uncovered here? We do have a cannon, of course. What's this then?
Da Vinci designed a series of these multi-barreled guns, predating the invention of the Gatling gun by close to 400 years.
Is that just doing nothing? Apparently. Arthur is a little quiet. He sounded quiet to me that time specifically, too. Is this something we were able to tinker with last time? It is, isn't it? Oh, that's right. It hits one of the dudes. Again, I can't think if there's any point to that. It's a stone thrower. Yeah. There's not much we can use it for. Okay, let's see whether there's anything else, any place else we can explore here. I don't think we can go anywhere over there at all. We can bop our friend here. What? We could use it to throw stones? That's amazing. That idea was just a stone. Anyway. Yeah, so I think we have explored. All we need is security. And it looks like that block appeared after we entered too. Guys are really patching this game together. Is that another ladder? There's just more scaffold. So let's think, is there anywhere else? We had blue powder, right? School glue, yes. We had blue powder. That's just paint, I think. Chateau Gaillard, nothing there. We got a grappling hook. In the future, we didn't find any items at all. It could be that there's some kind of super adhesive in the area that we... Blue powder or glue powder, yes. I suppose we'd have to combine it with a liquid at least. Farnstein's lab. Akamu says I don't know it. So it could be something in Farstein's lab. That is my hypothesis. I think we should really figure out the Chateau's smash mystery. I've got nothing in there. All I can think to do is look that up because it's been so bizarre. But I'm quite open to ideas and retaining that until we absolutely must. I just feel like we just gotta be walking right past it. Like it's something right here, or walking right past. Never really seen in the middle of that kind of thing. Have we tried just standing and staring? I mean, yeah. We kind of did, didn't we? But the first time the wall exploded without taking us with it, we had just turned to face that direction. And it exploded within a second. So, I don't know, is there a condition that we fulfilled, you know? You'd think there's a reason for it. So is this jig going to remain assembled here, or is it going to disassemble itself if we jump out? I think our next course of action must be to visit Farnstein's lab. Unless the cheese girl can secure it. That's something to try. We don't have one on us. We're going to need to go back home to get another one too if we're going to go to Farnstein's lab. But I think we need to go to Farnstein's lab and try to outwit the seeming oxygen glitch, you know? Sound good? There we go. It's so difficult to find. All right, my notes say, I think it is. Can we order 2 of them? Yes, this is so much easier to navigate with my trackpad than it was when using Windows. Okay. Unless there's some glue or a hammer around here. If anything, a hammer could do, a metal bar could do better, right? It's just fruit. Would a girl help us get to Farnstein's lab? What does our good old self say? Do we have to watch the whole thing again?
Since you're getting this message, I'm assuming everything went well. Now, before you do anything, you need
I guess we do have to watch the whole message again.
The world at TSA has changed in recent years. In addition to the security unit, there's now another team whose job it is to research history. That's the team I was on. That is, until someone altered history at 4 of my research mission locations. They weren't major changes, just enough to create temporal ripples. When another agent discovered the temporal ripples about a week ago, I was suspended and put on house arrest. Then they discovered some evidence, and by the next day I was already on trial. I had just about given up hope last night when it hit me. I'm being watched, but you can still prove that we're innocent. So I've decided to break house arrest and jump back in time to get your help. Right now, I'm probably in jail. If they know where I am, they won't be looking for me. You'll be free to jump to
If this is a predestination paradox, then this gauge should have
now pay attention.
The memory
This
of
is
doing everything
important.
we've currently done.
Go to each of the 4 time zones and gather as many clues as you can find. Try and discover what's been changed and how. I've programmed the jumpsuit to auto-record any evidence you might find. Oh, and one more thing. I don't know if this has anything to do with what's going on, but I was at the TSA a couple weeks ago, doing an unscheduled check of the security grid. I noticed something was wrong. It seems a couple of the feedback jumpers had gotten crossed. A good portion of the security grid was compromised for I don't know how long. Anyone with the right information could have gotten into or out of the TSA, the Pegasus warehouse, or any of the restricted areas without even being seen. I'm still not sure why I'm being set up, but I think this might have something to do with it. Be careful. Our life is on the line.
No, thanks. Okay. Let's save again. Let's head to Farnstein's lab. And I guess this time we're just going to inspect the mechanism between the 2 wings, the 2 sides of the station, more closely. Because I can't think what else to do to keep ourselves alive there, right? Keep an eye out with me, would you, and see whether we can figure this thing out. We're gonna travel through that bulbous part on the left.
Pressure variance too great. Door may not be opened until pressure is equalized.
Did I already go the wrong way?
That always seemed to work in Scooby-Doo.
I did go the wrong way.
That's me? That's not me. So, I guess I haven't gotten rid of you after all. You just pop up in different spots like whatever pops up in different spots. So, with corrupting my work not enough? Back to finish the job? What?
Gage, be honest with me. Does my voice really sound that dorky?
Music gets to stop for a sec there. That's right, atmospheric mining.
Emergency door release initiated. Please stand by.
So could we not have gone this way the first time because we needed the emergency door release? Alright, so pressure, that can never be pressed apparently. Okay, press this buddy boy. So what should we do when we're halfway there? Should we refill our oxygen or should we leave it? Yeah, I think the second time I left it because I thought we might need to use the oxygen on something rather than using it on us. But I'm not sure whether that worked to our advantage or not. Let's get Arthur back up here.
Doc wanted to make this place self-sufficient, so he set all this up when he refurbished the station. It's a simple idea, really. You capture a large asteroid composed mainly of water ice, bore through the center, and set up a mining rig on a cable track. The ice is mined away from the inside out and melted at the junctions at either end, then pumped down to the atmosphere plant on the station proper. There, some of it's broken down into oxygen for breathable air and hydrogen for the attitude jets and backup generator. This is mostly why Doc decided to move the station.
Sorry, Arthur, but we're on a bit of a time budget. So we can go either way from here. But I think here, yeah, here we can top up. Top up. Head across the rest of the way. Oh, that button looked active. Hey, Saturn. Hey, Saturn.
These lifts weren't used too often. The atmosphere mining is all automated, so they're really only for maintenance. Doc used to come up here every once in a while, because it's really quite beautiful inside the asteroid, but it's such a pain to suit up, I suppose.
Seems like they had a good relationship. We still can't get into any of those compartments. Yeah, so we can go all the way across there. We can hit a panel here, I think, right? So let's pay attention and see if we can figure anything else out.
Well, you already know what this does.
Yeah, thanks. Depressurized. We are here, I believe. Environment depressurized. Now that says go back for whatever reason. Insufficient oxygen reserves. That's why I was thinking we shouldn't replenish our oxygen, right? Depressurized. These things are like blown out into space right now. This is pressurized. We've been there. Hey. So, gosh. Oh. I might know. So we can get over there. Okay. I believe. So that would explain why the game cuts us off here too. Oh my god. Do it again. And now the music is doubling up on itself or something? Okay, so we arrive here. We headed here. We found Arthur here. We got the metal bar. We traveled through here. This is where we actually imported him. He said, let's come back later. We need to get to here. What I believe is when we were here for the first time and we had a similar panel, I was able to pressurize this guy from here. I don't know why it worked from there and not from here, but I think it did work. But then again, when we came back last time and I didn't replenish our oxygen here, was I able to pressurize this from here? I thought I was, and then it still choked us. So, who knows? Yeah, you thought so, right? Alright, I think what we're gonna do then is...
This looks like it's in worse shape than the habitat wing, but really it's just the corridor that got hit hard. The lab was on the center section, though. It was sheared off completely, and had my studio, and Doc was in the lab when the shower hit. I don't think it got hit directly, though, just the section of the corridor was attached to collapsed.
Okay, thanks, Arthur. I'm gonna hit the translate thing again. Let's explore here and just keep an eye out, because there's no other reason I can think of that we should need to go over here, but we still can. So let's just pay attention. And I don't think we can go in here, right? No other controls. Nothing like that. These guys aren't talking now.
Pressure variance too great. Door may not be opened until pressure is equalized.
Yeah, so there is pressure in there, but we can't get in because the variance is too great. Are we attached to a meteor? Yes, we're mining ice. Ultimately trying to get oxygen. Can we do mining to get more air? We are trying to restore life support. But I've seen no controls related to mining, and Arthur said the mining was all automatic. We're trying to get here into biomass processing. Might as well go in because we're gonna die anyway, right? And then the game just kills us there. Maybe it needs to be started and is automatic after that. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I forget exactly why we're going to biomass processing. I think it's just because Arthur knew that was what we need to do next. I'm sure he said what it was, but... Oh, I see, because we did a full 180 over this axis on the way in, so I do need to turn right to go anywhere. Okay, let's try and really book it then.
Emergency door release initiated.
I think we
Please
just need to
stand by.
remember whether we can pressurize the biomass processing area. But if it's pressurized and our area isn't pressurized, is that any good? Oh, because there's an airlock. Oh boy. Does that just say pressure? What is the symbol that comes after the word pressure there? Okay. Yeah, this looks like the letter O or something. Okay. Right here, depressurize. Here, click to pressurize. Insufficient oxygen reserves. So we can't do it. Yeah, maybe 0. It looks like it's inscribed though. It doesn't look like a display that can change its output. All right. Let's try what I thought I was getting at when I said that I might know what was happening. So I really thought we could pressurize that area from the other area for whatever reason. But I'm confused about why we would be able to. Delicious pressure rolls. If we can get there, we will have done anything. I've already done something tonight. Let's go. What's the name of the space station again? Amaramamamam?
That always seemed to work in Scooby-Doo.
That's me? That's not me.
Buddy kept bopping and then rubbing against my head until I fed him. Well, that's nice.
So, I guess I haven't gotten rid of you.
He's got an
after all.
approach.
You just pop up in different spots, like whatever pops up in different spots.
All right, Arthi.
So, is corrupting my work not enough? Back to finish the job? What?
Gage, be honest with me. Does my voice really sound that dorky?
And I thought I was being rescued. I'm breathing my last breaths here, and I get visited by Guido, the space family. Come all this way to...
Now it's just about finding the controls again. How do we find the controls?
What are you, art critic? So, what do? Travel around space looking for derelict crafts you can terrorize the survivors by redecorating while they're helpless? What'd you do?
All right.
Bring a spray can?
Here we are. This is the question. Will it work from here? Yes, it will.
Look, if you're here to rescue me, fine.
Now we need to get out of here
On
again.
with it. If you're gonna add insult to injury by messing with my work, I can do without it, okay? Just
I don't
leave me
recall
here to
how we
die in peace.
move from this spot.
What do you want? What do you want?
There we go. That is quite easy to get disoriented in that area. You know. Now the question is, can we get to the oxygen replenishment place on our remaining reserves? We could have ducked into the shuttle bay place or whatever it was to replenish them. But I think we might be okay.
Emergency door release initiated. Please stand by.
At least Arthur's willing to help us with the emergency door release this time. I mean, if the place is pressurized and we can survive, we may not even need to use the oxygen reserves. Oh, we're down to 20%, we probably should. %.
Oxygen reserve depleted. Additional oxygen processing advisable.
Do we need to process more oxygen? Oh god, it's a race now. I am by no means sure that we can make it. No, we didn't make it. So, what do we do? We might have to do what I mentioned. Yeah? Everyone dies on 2% oxygen, that's for sure. It's all that fat in the oxygen. You gotta go with skim oxygen. Okay, we'll try this one more time. And I think Sink or Swim will end tonight's session after that. I think you got this, Butto. Thanks for the encouragement. Let's keep the pace up, whatever we do. We're going this way. Yep. Did we have to depressurize the oh man. Maybe we can't do what I said because that area isn't depressurized, right?
That always seemed to work in Scooby-Doo.
That's me? That's not me. So, I guess I haven't gotten rid of you after all. You just pop up in different spots like whatever pops up in different spots. So, with corrupting my work not enough? Back to finish the job? What?
Might be better if I
Gage,
could navigate this area.
Be honest with me.
With a
Does
little
my
more
voice
expertise.
really sound that dorky?
It would be nice if we didn't have to stop for your conversations with yourself.
I thought I was being rested.
Arthur.
Breathing my last breaths here, and I get visited by Guido, the space family. Come all this way to tamper with my sculptures. What are you, an art critic? So, what do? Travel around space looking for derelict crafts so you can terrorize the survivors by redecorating while they're helpless? What'd you do? Bring a spray can too?
You are pressurized. Do you depressurize when I pressurize you? All right. No, you don't. Then that means we might be in good shape. Now we just need to get to the docking bay.
Just Just get on with it.
That's his habitat,
You're gonna
right?
add insult to injury by messing with my work. I can do without it, okay? Just leave me here to die in peace with my work. What do you want? What do you want?
Always so confused by this bit. How in... There you are. God. Still just do not have my bearings here.
Pressure variance too great. Door may not be opened until pressure is equalized.
You can't break through that one, can you? Shoot. Because we have to pressurize this area. Ah, how do we do it? Okay. Using our remaining breath. We will... That's the engineering panel. We will rehearse, at least. So we jump down to engineering, down. Then I look up, we look left, we look right. There it is right there. Hey, we have 1%. We can't pressurize that area now, which is what I thought. So I guess we just have to race for it. Okay, we'll try it one more time. So I know how to get down. We look to the right, right? It was looking to the right to find the atmospheric controls. We almost made it. Our time travel abilities give us plenty of time to work out the glitches in this little routine. If this really is the answer, then, man, it's not very forgiving, is it? That's why we're the timeliest hero. If not real time, at least chances. Yes, yes. Okay, down and to the right. Right down there. See
That always
it?
seemed to work in Scooby-Doo.
That's me.
Docking
That's
bay
not
is opposite
me.
there, like that.
So, I guess I haven't gotten rid of you after all. You just pop up in different spots like whatever pops up in different spots. So what, corrupting my work not enough? Back to finish the job? What?
Gage, be honest with me. Does my voice really sound that dorky?
And 80%.
And I thought
Right,
I was
look up.
being rested.
There it is.
Breathing my last breaths here.
Can I
and
not
get
select this
visited by
because
Guido,
Arthur's
the
blabbing?
Space family.
Oh no, it's because
Come all
I
this
used press
way
forward.
to tamper with
There
my
we go.
sculptures. What are you, an art critic?
All right. When he said art critic, did he mean critic of himself?
So, what do? Travel around space looking
This is
for
the difficult
derelict
part.
crafts you can terrorize the survivors by redecorating while they're helpless? What'd you do? Bring a spray can too? Look, if you're here to rescue me, fine. Just get on with it.
This is
You're
the
gonna
part
add
I don't
insult to injury by
understand.
messing with my work. I can do without it, okay? Just
There it
leave
is.
me here to die in peace with my work.
Oh, that was tough. So the answer is to look up. So that little bit of delay might have cost us the run.
Emergency door release initiated. Please stand by.
I'm mastering these controls, I tell you. We're not going to dawdle halfway this time, because we know it's not going to do us any good. Our oxygen interface is being rather quiet, that's good. We're gonna lose 1% every time we blink. What the heck? Did we just do the wrong thing there? Oh God. Yeah, I'm just wasting it all now. I don't think we're even in the right place. Oh boy. Nope. Failure. Something happened. Okay, I guess we get one more try for that. You looking at me? Why do you look at the game? So I think I can do it even a little bit faster this time. And more carefully. Oh gosh, my eyes are getting blurry and I read Coil of Rage. Alright. Let's do it.
That always seemed to work in Scooby-Doo.
That's me? That's not me. So, I guess I haven't gotten rid of you after all. You just pop up in different spots like whatever pops up in different spots. So, with corrupting my work not enough? Back to finish the job? What?
Gage, be honest with me. Does my voice really sound that dorky?
Alright.
And I thought I was being rescued.
Ta-da!
Breathing my last breaths here, and I get
We're
visited
becoming
by
an expert.
Guido, the
Thank you for the
space
flexibility,
bandit.
Lex.
Come all this way to
The affirmation.
tamper with my sculptures. What are you, an art critic?
Emirax. That's it. At least we will know.
So, what do? Travel around space looking for derelict crafts you can
All the way around,
terrorize the
back we
survivors by
go.
redecorating while they're helpless? What'd you do? Bring us?
Sorry, Angry Arthur. Does the inside of our suit really have a 3D navigation interface that looks like a bunch of arrows?
Emergency door release initiated. Please stand by.
This feels like running a race now. A race against time. Well, you know, trying to get the best time. That kind of a race. Like a time trial. go into lift B here. We hit lift B. And we will not press anything untoward when we get out of there. We will turn. That's what we will do. We press this. And then we will hope to heck that we aren't just kicked out of the game when we get in here. We can get in, because there's pressure. Well, no, we were able to get in regardless before. Come on, come on, come on. You know you want to. Why is that an ellipse? Does this mean oxygen? Does that mean good?
The other guy who was in here went around and interacted with all the sculptures like he was looking for the right one. Funny, he really seemed to know what he was doing. The one he eventually settled on is at Programming Station C.
No fanfare there, huh, Arthur? All right.